Hello everyone, welcome back to a World of Warships Blitz video. Today's video is the Indianapolis, the Tier 7 Premium American Heavy Cruiser. So the Indianapolis is a ship that I've sort of looked at for a while. And as I said in my last video, or if this is the first one put up, as I'll say in my next video, it's Black Friday, put quite a lot of... dropped its price by a fair bit, and I've been accumulating gold. I accumulate gold slowly when it's on special for those moments where I need to put an historical camo on something. And so the Indianapolis, I went and grabbed it. And so here we are out in the Golden Channel. So so I'm trying to use this a bit more as a fleet cruiser, which means that I'm trying to stick with my mates, and I'm trying to use the capabilities of the cruiser to support my mates in the right way. So particularly the radar for anti-DD and the anti-aircraft for, anti-aircraft, although that is not a problem in this game because there is no aircraft. So first up we have Gnevny coming in. So basically what I'm trying to do here is deal with the destroyers. This guy smokes up. Now I'm reading my radar, but he doesn't actually slow down, which means it's a good opportunity for me to just basically make sure I join in the crowd of guns that are just tearing him apart. And so basically the most dangerous destroyer removed from the game, and what that does is that really encourages our friendly ships up into the cap, because nothing like destroyer torpedoes coming in to send a battleship scuttling for cover. Now I have taken a bit of a beating, so I'm going to have to be a little bit careful. So we've got two enemy ships down and we're holding the cap. But right now, I'm not feeling too good. And so I just need to nose on into the enemy ships so that I'm not going to get deleted too early. So I'm going in reverse. Most of them are firing at me, although that battleship there looks like he's found a new target. There's a Italian cruiser over to the right there. So anyway, I'm nose on. Now I lose one of my turrets, but I keep two of them facing the enemy, which is really good. So what I'm trying to do here is flush this guy out of the cap by continuing to shoot at him and get him on fire, so that he wants to get some cover. Although I seem to have lost interest in that particular ship, because over here we have a broadside battleship. So where I can get all my guns on, because this guy's actually the bigger threat, because I can remain nose on into the cap and keep the other guy relatively off my back, but this guy could get me in a crossfire. So I'm looking to basically make sure that that doesn't happen. As you can see, the penetration on these 8-inch shells, this is a Warships, so it hasn't got the toughest armor, but the penetration on these 8-inch shells isn't great. A lot of half pens there, but we are getting consistent hits. So the Warships is heading into the cap, which is a smart thing to do earlier in the game. So if you haven't got the cap and you're looking like you have to get into it, and look, he's got a bit of a problem there, because our friendly destroyer is right behind the island where it couldn't be seen, and his guns are facing up my direction, so he's got no defense. Although that destroyer looked as though it didn't actually have any torpedoes to release, so maybe he just got away with it this time. But I am keeping, now he's nose on, now I can keep my nose on into him in the cap. His the natural dispersion, even though the Warships has fairly accurate guns, the natural dispersion means that I'm not getting the number of hits, and I'm certainly not getting penetrated. Not getting the number of citadels that would be cause for alarm. So we're just going to keep the fire up on this guy, and hopefully clear him out, because from the point of view of someone who wants to retain the cap, he is probably our biggest threat. So something else out there is holding the cap, and it might be our friendly destroyer, which is good on him. But our team's, as you can see from the minimap, our team's nicely bunched up, and we just start to press forward. So 2 minutes and 16, we have one enemy ship remaining. and yeah, we have the cap. So there we go. We can see them off to our left there, top left. It is a difficult situation to be if you're at that last ship, because you want to conserve your points, but also you just don't want to take your ball away and go home. So right, here we go. Actually, he's not to the top left. He's, as far as my orientation of the map, he's coming from my base. But anyway, here we go. Get some shots out. See if we can light some fires. But he's pretty much grabbed the attention of everybody in the team. He's busy trying to retreat back into cover, which I'm going to have to say is a bit of a lost cause, because basically everybody's going to be swarming in that direction. Right, so Indianapolis, we came in with the most valuable play, which is always nice. And a lot of that is we did hold the cap. Now, you don't get a lot of points for holding the cap, so as far as the game's concerned, I've got 1 capture point and 1 kill. But had I not stayed in that circle, that capture point would not have remained on our team. And the game doesn't reward that. And, yeah, but you just have to remember, we're in to win. So grab that cap, hold that cap on the single channel maps. Hope you enjoyed watching. Catch you next time.